just want to say the PA got autonomy and got control over Area A, partial autonomy, partial control over Area B. Okay, the Palestinians got some autonomy during the occupation. Okay, so I just want to point out to you that I don't think you understand the history of the occupation, even though some things have happened that I don't support. Okay, and I actually think the PA situation, the Oslo Accords, were actually worse for the situation than better for it. I'm just saying the Palestinians have gotten some stuff since the occupation has started. Okay, so I don't support all the things that have happened, but I think some of the things, the security measures, are a necessary evil because, again, if we left the West Bank, then the attacks from the West Bank would be 30-fold, okay? And again, you have a military in the West Bank on the Palestinian side that would be attacking the proper Israel and trying to make it into one huge Palestinian state over all the land, okay? And no country would create a country on its borders that was trying to destroy them. Okay, it doesn't make any logical sense. You have to see it from the Israeli point of view. If the Palestinians stop wanting to have all the land, then there would be a two-state solution. Also, the Palestinians have never, ever agreed to a two-state solution. In 1947, they were offered 45% of the land. They said no. Six-piece plan.
Because they wanted 100% of the land.
I'm not done talking. Six-piece plans, they've been offered part of the land. They've said no, because ultimately they want all of the land. So even if they were offered a two-state solution, chances are he would fucking turn it down. So it's like, it's neither here nor there. They don't want it. We don't want it. Like, they just want all the land. And the thing is, that's the land. That's the story of unicorns and fairy tales. They're not getting all the land. They're not getting a lot. They're not getting Haifa. They're not getting West Jerusalem. They're not. It's like the person who's homeless who wants the $1 billion mansion and won't take the six-room house, the 6-bedroom house. In the meantime, and they're going to stay homeless until they get the $1 billion mansion, and they're never going to get the $1 billion mansion. It's all or nothing with them. They're never, ever, ever going to get proper Israel. Israel will always be Israel, and they have to accept that.
Okay, can I say something now? The reason they won't accept it is because that's 100% is their land. That's why which is what.
Not, Naya. There's other people in this conversation. That's the problem with the Palestinian narrative, is that you guys don't accept that there's somebody else in this conversation. Most Israelis and most Jews accept that there's somebody else in the conversation, that Palestinians are part of the conversation, and that they belong there and that they deserve part of the land. But Palestinians don't accept that Jews are part of the conversation and that they have been there and that they deserve some of the land as well. This is the problem with the narrative, is Palestinians act like Jews are invisible and like they've never been there.
Listen, nobody can act like they're invisible right now. They're there. The best thing to do is to just come to an agreement and everybody have their own borders. Okay?
Naya, but again, they won't agree to a two-state solution, Naya. You're talking fairy tales. They don't want a two-state solution, Naya. They don't want it.
Because they feel like the whole country's theirs. That's why.
But
that's
Naya,
why.
It's not. That's the problem. You don't understand. It's really not. It's really not. I know you think that, but it's really not. It's not reality. It's not reality. It's like me saying that all of Crown Heights is Jewish when literally there's another group of people living here. There's a whole Caribbean community living here. Like, that's ridiculous. That's ignoring a whole group of people who live in this neighborhood. I'm sorry, but a whole another group of people live in Israel called Jews, and you're ignoring them. You're leaving them out of the conversation. It's almost like if Jews were to say, we all only deserve the land, Israel from the river to the sea, ignoring the Palestinians living there. There's 2 groups of people there, not one.
Well, something has to give. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, nothing's going to give. I hate to break it to you, but nothing's going to give.